The unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from East Rutherford. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. He'll get this out wide. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 28-yard line.
On 2nd down, Baker. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's taken in. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Giants.
First down.
Out of the gun, here's Russ. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now Brown. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
It's now 3rd down.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Giants.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Real. 180. Hey, alert 33.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It is a big gain for Arizona. 54 yards.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Alert, 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 alert! Kings, Kings, Kings! Hey, alert, 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 alert!
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
Up, up! Real. Set! 20! Set!
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Run. 33. Run. Pistol. Regular. Cut!
Now Mayfield. Out wide, that's Robinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Pistol. Point it right. What's up?
Throwing is Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Now, Gano for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there for him. He's taken down for a loss on the play. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable 3rd down getting some good yardage on that second down play. Throwing is Baker. Flush to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Belton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On first down, Wilson. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and inches.
380.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Giants football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with fourth down coming up.
Hey, alert. There.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
I think this decision clearly comes to the fact that this head coach, he has a ton of confidence in his quarterback, understanding he's going to make the right decision in the right moment. And in this case, starts out as a passer, quickly decides to turn into a runner. He's able to...
And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
The kick is good.
And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Mayfield. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Point it right.
On 4th down, Mayfield. That's into the hands of Lester. He's got the first down and more than that. And they will finally run him down. They'll come up here, first and 10.
And the Cardinals first down.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Giants' 45-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A short one here, caught by McBride. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
And here's Bijan. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 23, here's second down and 5. On play action, Mayfield forced out wide. Now he'll run it, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and
that'll be intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 in the air. That's good for a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Russ. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! King, King! Hey, alert, 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 alert!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. 36 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is up and through. And the Cardinals are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
On 17-yard line.
There. Good job right there. Good job right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 28.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down.
To throw again is Wilson. Out to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Good job right there. 95.
Wilson will throw again. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
The score, Giants 35, Cardinals 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now we've got 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd and 7.
Kings. 180. He's moving.
Mayfield to throw. That one caught by Lester. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Hey, alert. Opposite. Alert. Hey, alert 33.
One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Nice. Hey, alert. Got it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He's going to tuck it and go.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line, and that is enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 9 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Giants 1st down.
Here's Brown, and he'll get about 5.
Chase Brown, the ball carrier. Garrett Williams on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Brown. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Calais Campbell. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4. That is Hunt. What a throw. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's Hunt. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Hey, alert! Up!
Baker to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
To throw is Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Run. Point it right. Pistol.
Throwing is Baker. And he's in. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cardinals will get just a bit closer.
42. Cardinals 14.
Maybe they're starting to count how many possessions do I have left. They're going to try and get another one with an onside kick here.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Now Wilson on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Wilson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Wilson. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion on third down. It was a gain of 27. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. They'll run here with Brown. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Second and 10.
No gain on the play.
Here's Wilson. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now.
Good job, right? Left pass, left pass. Move it. Alert. Punch left. Look for signal. Punch left. Cut.
Out of the gun, here's Russ.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
14.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That one caught. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
His kick is good.
And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
King. Real. 20.
On first and 10, here's Baker. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. To throw is Mayfield. That's caught downfield by McBride. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Set to go now on first and 10.
Check. Set. 180. What's up?
Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down. Stop.
Now Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play out of the G-men. It's a gain of 43 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. To the pylon, he's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Giants. Gano on to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Giants stretch things out even further.
Giants 56, Cardinals 14. Graham Gano to kick off.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
On 1st down is Mayfield. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, Baker. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Alert, alert. 180. What's that?
Here's Robinson. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Going for it all. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And the Giants 1st down. First and goal at the 9.
Here's a run. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
At the 12-yard line.
14. 12. No time.
Now Russ. Forced out left.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Looking for that final yard. It's third and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. This hard, and he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. The offense staying out there for this fourth and goal. Start. They'll run for it. Wait a minute. A reverse. And he will score again. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On first down, Brissett. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Loss of 15 yards. It's second down.
On the give, it's Robinson. He works free, right side. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 92 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Cardinals 22.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Hey, alert. 380.
On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock.